Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Steam Prison, and we are in Ulrich's Rot still, obviously, and we just got caught, by Vice and the douche weasels, and we're brought here, and now Ulrich's here, and we're just about to talk to him, so it's gonna be interesting. Anyway, I'm sorry, Ulrich. I wasn't paying attention. I can imagine. So they got you. That was pretty stupid. Yes, it was very stupid of me. Don't do this for me. It's my own fault. I'm not that weak. Even if they... Oh, wait, is that me saying I'm not that weak? Oh, that's me. Whoops. I'm not that weak. That makes more sense. I was like, why is he telling us he's not that weak? I don't understand. I gotta learn how to read. Anyway. Even if they torture me, I won't talk. And they can blackmail me with... And they can't blackmail me with any relatives. I've made my peace. Hold on. I had to adjust my headset. But you have Elcreed. I don't want you to steal from him. So, please, don't do it. Ulrich. Just shut up for a moment, will ya? Trying to think. Ulrich looked away from me. He had his hand on his mouth and was thinking hard. Okay, I'll go to El... To steal from him? Yeah, I don't want to betray his trust, but he wouldn't want to lose his bodyguard either. Just stay here and wait. Don't make any trouble, okay? Hey, Ulrich! It's my fault. He doesn't have to do this for Vice. What are you planning, Ulrich? Interesting. I left Ruffles' hideout and went to Elt's mansion. Forgot we're calling him Ruffles, and I was like, how the fuck did we pronounce it right? We went Ruffles, because I couldn't figure it out. Anyway, it was still too early to take anything. It was evening, but too bright. Elt's mansion has heavy security. I can get in, sure, but I don't want them to remember me being there. I'm worried for her, but I can't afford to fail here. I'll wait for nightfall. I'll need to get to the nearby wall and watch the people on the street. It must be nice to be them. I don't have a worry in the world. You don't think that they do, Ulrich, but there could be people walking by completely stressed out about sick family members or being broke or, you know, getting caught cheating. You don't know. You don't know their life stories. Everybody has some kind of worry. Somewhere. And it's always been like this. Nobody understands how tough it is for me. Not even El. But see this. You're so selfish. I mean, we all think that it's sometimes like, it's the worst thing that could ever happen. And then you go, well, not really. It could get worse. Okay, let's not do that. Like, because it could always get worse. Doesn't mean that it's not okay to just break down and have weak moments. And just like, and like curse your bad luck. But, like, Ulrich just sitting here like, nobody knows how hard it is to be me. You don't know how hard it is to be other people. To other people, you have it easy. And to you, other people have it... Like, somebody always has it better than you, and somebody always has it worse than you. Like, there will always be someone you were smarter than, but there was always going to be someone that you were dumber than. It's just the way it goes. Like, you just have to realize that. Not every second of every day, like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't blame him for being like, nobody understands how hard it is to be me. But you've got to follow that up with, well, there's probably other people that have it worse than me, though. Damn. Okay, but right now I'm gonna be selfish. And that's fine. But you just have to acknowledge that, you know, you aren't at the bottom always. When I was 6, my mother brought me to the Valentine residence. It was the same building that El lived in now. On the way home, I asked my mother something. He's 6. Mom, why are we poor? We don't have a home, but they have such a big home. And they have money, too. Why don't we have that? His mother's name is Ether? Or it's supposed to be Ether. But like, oh, that's so funny. Because this way we don't stand out. We have to live in the darkness because of the knowledge we guard. We need to survive and guard it until it's needed by the world. Needed? I don't really get it, but hating other people is so hard. It's not fun. You can't let yourself trust anyone. It's important that you understand. We're special, and if we trust others, we'll only be betrayed. She sounds a little fucking crazy. Anyway. Even the people we just met? I can't trust that boy either? No. You can use him to survive, but you shouldn't let him see into your heart. When you grow up, you'll understand why we can't trust others. You don't have to understand now. For now, just do as I say. And don't forget that you too have a duty to our fairy ancestors. Her name is Ether Fairy. She's the Ether Fairy. That's fucking hilarious. Anyway. Somebody's going to be griping at me. That's how you pronounce it. Shut up! That's how I pronounce it, just like that's how we pronounce Ruffles. At the time, my mother didn't tell me what exactly my... Oh, wait, wow. I totally forgot I was Ulrich here. At the time, my mother didn't tell me what exactly my duty to my ancestors was. All she ever says was that I would understand once I grew up. All she ever said was, wow. Now I'm an adult and I still don't know. All she ever did was tell me not to trust others and to hate the people from the heights. And I can feel myself changing. Aww, like, you don't understand why. And they're like, no, you can especially not trust Elcreed, and yet you fucking love Elcreed so hard. After meeting Spacey, I realized that I might not like people from the heights, but they're still just humans like me. And they still piss me off. Even this pisses me off. How can you get grabbed by Vice? But I won't leave her in his grasp. I wanted to save her. I wanted to work out what my feelings were. I wanted to be around her. I have to do this without Elt. I have to do this carefully. Patrolling guards passed by my hiding place among the trees. I ventured to look once their footsteps had faded. Now's my chance. All I had to do was get past the guards at the entrance. I knew the garden like the back of my hand. I crept from shadow to shadow until I reached the building, then began to climb the wall. Alright, here I am. It's kept somewhere in Elt's room, but where? Are you looking for the golden key or the silver key? Or if you're honest, are you looking for both? El... Bad boy, you're in my room to steal something. Tch, you're the last person I wanted to find me. I can imagine. And this makes it the second time. Do you remember the first? It was a long time ago. Of course I do. Got a good memory. My mother died from sickness when I was 8. When I went through her possessions, I found a note. It said that my father, whom she said was dead, was still alive and living in a different district. I still had family. I wasn't alone. That thought meant enough to me to make me seek out my father. He was living on the streets, but so was I, and I didn't mind. When he saw me, he was visibly surprised, but he accepted me. Look how thin you are. We'll have to be sure to eat a ton. Thanks, Dad. I don't know how old Ulrich is here, but anyway. My father was a genial man with an easy smile. Our faces didn't resemble each other, but our hair was exactly the same. More than anything, it was our blood that connected us. Quickly decided I could trust him. How wrong I was. So many footsteps. What's happening? I was expecting them to walk past, but they stopped in front of me. One of them kicked me, sleeping under a blanket. Hey, boy, you Ulrich! Yeah? What do you want? Follow me. My master is waiting. Your master? Where's my father? He sold you. You belong to us now. No way. Your father wouldn't do that. Also, like, is he not? Oh, well, he wasn't 18 at the time. It's like, what is he, like 15? What did he say? Did he say? Oh, he said when he was 8. Right. Oh, wait. Did he say that? Hold on. I shouldn't be giving him... My mother died when I was 8. Okay, whoops, he's 8. We should keep giving him... I'm not good at reading comprehension today. Holy shit, sorry. Anyway, hate him if you want to, but he's not coming back. He paid off his debts with the money he got from selling you, and he left the area. No way! No! He's my family! Sorry, we read it differently before now. Anyway, that's not fair. Poor little baby. His mom died on him, and she was crazy, telling him, you can't trust anyone. I mean, kind of learned that was true right now, but... And then... yeah, right, exactly, for this. I learned firsthand what my mother meant when she warned me not to trust anyone. Yeah! And then you were 8 and you were sold by your dad. Oh, God. That was when I swore that I'd never trust another person ever again. And that I'd only rely on myself. But you kind of trust Elcree no matter what you think. Oh. The one who bought me was the boss of Marauder. Oh, right, because... And then when Elcree... He's like, I work for them, but he owns you, technically, so... He was a man of limitless ambition who desired nothing as much as money and power. I worked as one of his underlings. When I was 16, he sent me to the Valentine Mansion. Well, that's true, because Elcree's only been running the show probably for these 2 years, so this is around the time. So this is what it looks like inside. You were here before. Only my mother had entered the mansion before. I had stayed outdoors. Okay, that answers that. Jesus Christ! He's just bitch slapping me every time I'm trying to poke holes in this. Like, I go to poke holes and he slaps me. He's like, fuck off, I got the answer for this. Okay. And I was looking at the shiny items on display when it struck me. This life is great. Not like mine. I'm indebted to the people who labor on my behalf. And I turned around and saw a young man wearing glasses. Good evening, little thief. How are you? There was someone here. He was taller than I was and well-built. I know, and he's beautiful. I fucking love him so much. I knew I'd lose against him in a fight. So what do I do? Shoot him? It's gonna bring the guards. No, I have to. Oh, so short and yet able to shoot. What does being short have to do with it? Well, I haven't learned how to shoot myself. All I have is theoretical knowledge to rely on. But I'd recommend that you use a Valentine model gun. And not that large, crude thing you have. What? The man smiled, walking away. Hey! There it is. What do you think? It looks like it's just about the right size for your hands. Smaller and lighter than the gun you've got. And not that I can hand it over to you. Of course not. No. This gun is a rare prototype entrusted to my family by the fairies. The fairies? Oh, you know them. That's out of the ordinary. And that hair. And your face. Are you Ulrich? Ulrich Fairy? How do you know my name? Oh, it's you. I'm Elcree. We met here quite some time ago. Elcree. You're the weird kid I ran into back then. I like the fact that he was weird even as a child. He didn't just become weird. He's always been weird. He was born weird. Fucking love it. God, I love you, Elcree. Kid, how rude. Elcree, this is why I love you so much. He's like, you're that weird kid. Kid, I was older than you. He doesn't give a fuck about being called weird. It's like, I wasn't a kid. I was like 13 because he's like 25 now. This is 2 years ago. He's 23. And if he's saying 10 years, it was, yeah. So I can do math. Anyway, kid, how rude. I was older than you. It must have been 10 years ago. I can't blame you for not remembering. But finally we meet again, Ulrich Fairy. I was looking for you for a long time. What? What are you talking about? It's true. The Valentines have to serve the fairies, and that's my duty. So I need to serve you. Serve? That's a creepy way to describe it. I don't get what you mean. I don't have money or even a home, unlike you. Just a thief. I see. You must have had it rough. But don't worry. I'll support you from now on. Why? Because the Valentines. Yes, you told me they serve the fairies, and I'm a fairy, but I can't trust you. You don't have to. I'll trust you, and that'll be enough. We made a promise that we'd be friends. You remember me now. I looked for you when your mother died, but you were gone. I wasn't able to find you all this time. I'm sorry. I love the fact that we basically pulled an Elcreed on him. He's like, it's okay, I'll trust you. You don't have to trust me. It's exactly what Elcreed said to him. But the thing is, he does trust Elcreed. I'm sure that his choice to work for Elcreed was really more like, well, he's nicer to me and he'll pay me and I wasn't be so, like, I'll have my own agency on my own life, right? As opposed to the Verator guy who owns him, treats him like just a lackey. But part of it is you're trusting Elcreed with what he says. I'll support you, blah, 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 I'll like all this, and you're trusting in what he says. So you do trust him, whether you want to admit it to yourself or not. Which is kind of fucking cute, and I love it. Anyway. I'll find a way to make it up to you for the hardships you've suffered. It's fine. I don't want your almonds. I can't live out in the daylight like you do. It's not allowed. Then I'll shine bright enough for both of us, and you can live life as my shadow. Elcreed is so fucking amazing. I love him so much. I didn't have any idea what he meant. Thought he was crazy. I mean, he is crazy, but we love him. When it turned out that he'd been right, he did become my light in the dark. Oh, my little heart. I love it so much. I love their bromance. I want us to all hug and stay together forever, just the three of us. This happy little mansion. He overthrew Verator with his private army and freed me. He gave me a job that suited me well, spy work, and looked after me. Oh, it was insane how good he was to me. It made me so uncomfortable that I rebelled against it. Oh, it made me so uncomfortable that I rebelled against it. That's how you read that. Anyway, and the more I relied on him, the more my lonely past hurt. I vowed to never truly trust him. And I tried to be as abrasive as possible so he couldn't constantly shower kindness on me. It would have hurt too much. Are you finally disappointed with me now? Just throw me out already. I won't. I never second-guess a decision. Aren't you tired of babysitting me? I never will be. I rather like taking care of others. And that's why I'm not going to back down. Some things can't be surrendered. Are you gonna fucking hug him? Please God, hug him. Hug him so fucking hard right now. He's sure taking his time. Where's Ulrich? It's been hours since he left. The atmosphere in the hideout was tense. Weiss was agitated. He will come back. It's our last choice, bitches. Ulrich will come back. It doesn't matter how much time has passed. I decided to trust him, so there was no room for doubt. Maybe we gotta hurt you a bit to spur him on. How is he gonna know you hurt me, you idiot? Weiss drew his gun from its holster and came over to me. This is the point where you're like, are you serious? Are you seriously this fucking stupid? What are you're gonna hurt me and you think he's gonna metaphysically feel it? Like, oh god, he hurt her. We're not psychic. Jesus fucking Christ, don't be stupid. God, how did you manage to get this far, you fucking moron? Look, if he's gonna beat me or kill me, I'm just gonna go down fucking slinging some words, is all I'm saying. I'll let you choose. What's it gonna be? Right hand? Left hand? Right foot? Left foot? We do the hokey pokey and we turn ourselves. Answer me! Otherwise I'll shoot you in the stomach! The hell are you doing? Ulrich! I'm back. Here's the key you wanted. Ulrich threw a long, slender key to Weiss. This thing looks so fragile. You sure it's the right one? I think so, yeah. It's got the Valentine crest, right? Yeah, does. Hell yeah! We finally have it! Good. Let the girl go. Not yet. You still need to help us with something. What? I'll help you, but let her go first. That was our agreement. Are you stupid? She's my trump card. I'm not letting her go yet. Right. Well, that's too bad. I hate people who don't keep their promises. He put his finger in his mouth. He whistled. I heard footsteps from all directions. What? They're Elcreed's men. Armed men clad in black stormed into the room. They began gunning down Ruffles' men with guns even darker than their clothes. One of them cut the rope I was tied with, and another brought my sword. You betrayed us, Ulrich! No point sticking around. Retreat! Weiss ran through the chaos and escaped outside. Hey, wait! Weiss! Ulrich wanted to run after him, but the Ruffle men were still in the way. This is your fault! What? Out of the way! Ha! Are you hurt, Ulrich? No. This isn't all that cool, though. I don't want people saving me. Sorry about that. I try to accept it. I don't want to see you killed. I'd recovered all my possessions in the pandemonium. All I needed was a sword to protect what was important to me, which is Ulrich. I'm not going to die now that you saved my life. Don't leave my side, Ulrich. Can't you let me say that? He's like, can't you let me be the man, goddammit? No, I'm the one with the sword, goddammit. Here, put the skirt on. Let's go. Well, it looks like a lot happened here. Elcrete arrived after the fight had ended. Are you a bit late? The brass shows up when the battle's over. Now what do we do next? Ruffle still has men scattered throughout the town. We need to hunt them down. Uh-oh. What was that? The ground began to shudder. It sounded like an enormous snake was rolling in the earth. My body shook like a reed in the wind. I don't know, Elcrede's eyeballs look pretty shocked. Ruffle is making the ground shake. What do you mean? Ruffle's just trying to topple the heights. The people who built the heights also made a demolition mechanism. Demolition? Well, that was stupid! Let's build this great tower in the sky to save us, but like, just in case, let's put a giant red button on the ground that's like a self-destruct button that just somebody can just crack open and boop. Just in case they hate us and they want to demolish us at some point. Just a backup plan. Stupid! Fucking morons! So dumb! Demolition? Sorry. Yeah. They're intelligentsia? Intelligentsia? Is that a word? Is that a thing? Is that... What? Okay. I get... Well... I mean, I kind of get what they're saying, but, like, I've never heard intelligentsia. Yeah. Their intelligentsia used to be in the heights, and they built the demolition mechanism in case someone tried to take over. I mean, again, that's so stupid because it's in the depths. So, again, well, we have the demolition mechanism when we hit it, but, like, somebody, and then, are you, but, like, real? I don't know. The shaking will eventually bring down the tower. As for how they're making the earthquakes, my ancestors made a system that uses subterranean water pressure to generate earthquakes. The fuck? The documentation was encrypted so only fairies could read it, but they made a key so anybody could use it if our line ended or there was an emergency. Security is pretty heavy around Elt's home, so they probably figured it was better to get some info out of me before sending me to get the key. They thought I'd betray them. Even if I failed to deliver the key, they'd only be back to square one. Why was a key like that in Elcrede's residence? The fairies asked the Valentines to keep it secure. Like their family bond. Oh, I love it so much. And I think they wanted the Valentines to keep it in a locked safe somewhere. Well, that safe was in Elt's room. I keep important things close to me. The look on his face, he's like you two. Hugs! Is now the time, Elcrete? It's always the time for hugs. Okay. Why'd you give me the real key, though? Thought it was a fake, so I just gave it to Weiss. Well, I could hardly expect this turn of events. I wasn't exactly going to give you my front door keys. Weiss is an idiot. He wouldn't have known the difference. Elcrete, what should I do now? Should I go into town and fight Ruffles? Let's see. I'll take command from here. You and Ulrich should look for Weiss. Ulrich, do you know where he is? Yeah, well, for the most part. You're not coming? No, I need to direct my men. Are you feeling lonely? Of course not, but I should write down for you where we're going. Wait a sec. Oh, Creed, are you sure you don't want me to come? Are you sure you don't want to come with us? Oh my, are you feeling lonely without me too? It's alright, I have my men around me. I see, leaving your side isn't easy for me as your bodyguard. Oh, take this. It's lonely. It's dangerous to go alone. You might need it, because it's dangerous to go alone. A first aid kit. Thank you for your foresight. We just carry that around. Here, I think he's there, so go there if something goes wrong. Very well. What a blessed man I am to have both of you worry for my safety. I know, while we're going off to, like, fight battles and shit like this. This is the path we took to the archive. Is Vice at the end of this? Yeah, the system's in the room you've seen, and that was a secret I didn't tell even Elt about. Vice found out about it, though. Wish I could go back in time and punch myself, and we wouldn't be in this mess. Did you trust him? No, I don't trust anyone. But he's an idiot, so I figured no harm done. I thought he was just talking when he wanted to bring down the heights. The discussions were kind of fun, actually. I helped him sometimes because I thought it was funny and because he was an idiot. That's all, really. You see, if you had to choose between Elt and Vice, don't even go there. I'm not going to put them on scales. I hung around both of them. I dealt with them differently. And now we're going to stop this idiot. Isn't that enough for you? Another tremor. Vice is doing his damnedest. Why'd you stop? Earthquakes aren't... You don't like earthquakes? Who the fuck does? Well, the ground is trembling and shaking the walls, and my roof's gonna collapse on me. Sounds like a grand time. Be like, you don't like tornadoes? No, I absolutely love... No, of course! Certain shit you just don't want to go through. That's not what I mean, maybe they just hardly ever happen in the Heights. I only know about them from books. Well, so you're afraid of something. That's pretty cute, actually. Here, take my hand. We have to walk if we're gonna get there. I'll help you. Thank you, Ulrich. He's all blushing because he's holding our hand. Oh. Aww. By the way, I have to apologize to you. Why? Did I not click? Oh. Yeah, I said a bunch of things about the flood and the Heights back when we were talking to Vice. It's true that I hate the Heights. The fairies were supposed to go there, you know. But they abandoned us to the flood. Our hate for the Heights sustains us. Refusing to trust and hating them are how we've lived since then. But I've changed. I don't want your birth to mean something to me. There's probably just as many different people up there as down here. I'm sure I'd hate a lot of them, but it's the same here. I just want to know more about you without getting tied down by your birth. You're just you, Spacey. I want to be with you, and that's all that matters. I want to love you. This came out of no... I mean, you knew he was falling, but it's like, I just want to love you. Ulrich, you admitted your feelings to yourself and all. Ulrich, you sound like someone from a romance novel. Yeah, I guess. But seeing how bad I am and explaining how I feel, it'd have to be a third-rate romance novel. I'm not quoting one, okay? Oh, right. I lent you a book, right? How far did you get? I finished it. It was a lot of fun. I see. And there's a second volume that's apparently even better. I'll give it to you. Thank you. I'll tell you how I liked it when I'm done. Yeah, take all the time you need. So adorable. In there. Vice is behind this door. Are you ready? Yes, let's go. It's really hard to... Whatever. Be an Ulrich and then... Okay, we'll be the... And now I've got to be tender and loving. And I can't do his voice like that. Damn. Wow. Oh, the Rubik's Cube is the danger cube! I mean, yeah. When I looked at the archive beyond the door, I was lost for words. Bright blue lines raced around the circular walls. And there, at the center of the spectacular light... That's enough, Vice! There you are. So she really is your girl. Pretty sad that someone from the Heights managed to catch your eye. Sorry, but I've decided not to care about the difference between the heights and the depths now. I'm not gonna help you with this anymore, Vice. Step aside. Like hell I will. I don't need you now that I have this, Ulrich. You think I hung around you just because I like your company? Founder? What I needed was this. You didn't realize. I sucked up to you for this. Why else would I spend time with a shitty brat like you? Those 5 or 6 years felt like an eternity to me. I wanted to punch you so many times. Vice. Man, this feels good. I was so damn pissed off at you. Ulrich, careful! What? That was meant for me. It's fine. This is nothing. Did we just die? This must be a good ending, I mean. No way, it's fine. We have to stop the bleeding. Enough, Ulrich. Vice ran over grinning and aimed the gun at Ulrich. I don't need you anymore. Now die! Ah! Moments before he could pull the trigger, a bullet ripped through Vice's shoulder. Ulrich? No, that wasn't me. By the skin of my teeth is the expression, I believe. Hell, why are you here? Why? You drew me a map, didn't you? I did, but what about the town? I left the cleanup to my competent employees. Fear not. We don't have the time to speak. I treat her with this. Elkreed threw the first aid kit I had given to him to Ulrich, then approached the brightly glowing machine. Are you going to stop it? I can't let you. Do you want to stop me? Well. Elkreed reloaded and shot Vice. Ah! He shot him again and again until he had no more bullets. Jesus Christ! Elkreed really is a violent man, and I love him. This is punishment for trying to rob me of something important. I wish I had a harsher punishment. A painful death is... God fucking A, Elkreed's so hot right now. Elkreed is totally hot right now. Like... Fucking Zoolander is totally hot right now. Zoolander is totally hot right now. What was it that he was saying? Oh god, I forget. It was Mugatu, but like, what was he saying? Was something was hot right? Well, I forget exactly what it was. I need to watch that movie again. It's fucking hilarious. Anyway, he walked past Vice, who was fading rapidly, and towards the machine. It looks like the mechanism was damaged to prevent shutdown. He's smarter than he looks. Damaged? Are you serious? Ulrich had finished treating my wound and ran over to look at the contraption. I stumbled after them. Is that making the earthquakes? Yeah. If I punch in the right code, it's supposed to stop, but the control panel is broken. At this rate, it'll enter phase 2 and flood this room. We'll all die. I see. I have no idea. I have no wish to die here. Let's use this. Is that key? Elkreed put the key into a small slot on the machine. And then... Oh. The tremors... are getting weaker. My body still felt the echo of the discomfort from the quakes, though. As the tremors subsided, so did the roaring noise in the ground. Elkreed, what did you do? I've been protecting more than the fairies. The man who built this machine was called... Arsenclimb? Arkenclimb. His name is Arkenclimb. I'm sure it's supposed to be Arsenclimb, but it looks like Arkenclimb. Wow. Anyway, he was Ulrich's ancestor, and he gave keys to the Valentines. Well, one key could activate the machine and bring down the heights, and the existence of this key was made known to the fairies. And he made another key for us, which he didn't tell the fairies of. Another key? Yes, that's why I asked you whether you wanted the silver or the golden key when you snuck in. You must have thought I was making an incomprehensible joke. And this key shuts off the machine in case of a malfunction. The silver key. Why weren't we told of it? The fairies left all their knowledge to future generations. Why do the Valentines have this key? This won't be easy, but the Valentines were also tasked with reining in the resentment of the fairies by Arsenclim. We go up the arc and we climb it. Anyway. Resentment? Of whom? The fairies' resentment of the Heights. Arsenclim was betrayed by the people of the Heights and left behind down here. Or so you're told. The true story of the fairies! It isn't the truth. Arsenclim chose to remain down here because he couldn't abandon his family. Arsenclim had no hate for the people who left for the Heights. At the same time, he didn't deter his family from their hate. The situation was severe in the depths after the flood. Having someone to hate for it motivated them to survive. And that's what Arsenclim told the Valentines anyway. Judge for yourself whether it's the truth. Why did he trust your forebears with something so important? They began their dealings during the flood. I suppose the biggest reason is the bank. The bank? Yes, we keep our customers' property. Even their secrets. I mean, that's what safety deposit boxes are, right? That's where you hide all your fucking shit. The Valentines kept supporting and protecting the fairies and reined in their spite for the Heights. And here we are, Ulrich and I, at the end of that line. That's so sad, like, we now... Like, well, what are we gonna do? We have to marry Elcreed so we can have a baby I don't want to have babies, though. Can we just adopt kids or some shit? Just... Sorry. Whoops. Okay, no. I thought I double-clicked by accident. Two people bound by the strongest of fates. And if one of you was a girl, it'd be so beautiful. But you're not. You're two boys. I mean, it's okay. You can adopt a kid, so I think you should be together. You know, with me, it'll be like a little... It's okay. It's a throuple. That's what I want. That's a bit much for me to take in right now. Just try to be less creepy. Oh, well. Then I suppose... Hey, what's wrong? Why did you collapse? I was shot. Hey, open your eyes. Spacey! She's like just totally standing there and then just... Was that literally like... Where am I? It was warm. It was pleasant. This must be the ending. I decided I was in heaven. I heard a noise. A muted scraping sound. Scraping? This is my room. Oh. Oh, our precious baby. I looked over and saw Ulrich peeling an apple. Oh, that's what I heard. Man, when's she gonna wake up? What kind of bodyguard does she think she is, sleeping for ages after being hit by a single bullet? He was muttering to himself, unaware that I could hear. It's the third day. The third! She's been sleeping for like 72 hours. Could have read a mountain of books in that time. She's just wasting my time right now. Besides, and anyway, don't make me worry. What if you don't wake up? I mean, I do think about that sometimes. There's still stuff I need to tell you. Can't just leave all that unsaid. So you gotta wake up, really. Things you need to tell me? Whoa! What? You were awake? When did you wake up? Something about being a bad bodyguard. What? Say something if you wake up, idiot! Don't just listen to me, you weirdo! Creep! Fucking... I do love him. So I slept for 3 days, huh? You must have been worried. I'm sorry. Just a little. I wasn't very worried. Here, eat this apple. I peeled it for you. Oh, thank you. You were peeling me an apple when I was sleeping? It's a bazillion rotting apples on the thing. Yeah, of course. There a problem with that? Like, you hadn't eaten anything. Figured you were hungry. Maybe the scent would wake you up. Thank you very much. Yeah, lots happened while you slept. I've got nothing else to do. What happened? Just lots. The battle between Elt and Ruffles threw the town into chaos. A bunch of people are using it to stir up stuff. He's got a lot on his hands. I told him that I had to help him take care of it, but he said that me having been part of Ruffles would have made things more complicated. So here I am on house arrest. Huh. House arrest. I'm sorry. You're like, well, this is my death row. So, like, It's cool. I sat up, extending my sore limbs. My joints hurt from lying down for so long. I want to stretch my legs. Stretch? You can't leave the bed just yet. Why not? We could walk through the garden at least. Okay, I'll help you. Take my hand, alright? I can do it alone, though. Shut up! Take my hand, idiot! Ulrich. I had to smile at his awkward kindness. Why are you smiling? Come on now. I feel like if there was like Steam Prism, prison, like bonus CD content, you know, where it was like, oh, it's the after game and it's little after stories with them, right? I could totally imagine Ulrich and Spacey being together and like she's fucking gonna have a baby and he's like, and like she would have a baby and he'd be like, you did good, idiot. Like, Ulrich, are you fucking kidding me? Lavender's blue, lavender's green. When I'm a knight, you shall be my queen. I heard that poem before. Oh, from Elkreed. He was muttering it in the flower shop. Yeah, I got it from Elk too. Apparently it was a song once, but he sucks at remembering melodies. I've been told that about myself, too. I wonder how bad he really is. I don't know, he's never so much as hummed when I was around. He must be pretty horrible. Ulrich stopped and took a deep breath. He looked at the residence and then looked around at the garden. This is the place where I first met Elt. My mother brought me over to the Valentine residence as I was a descendant of the fairy. But, okay, the story's kind of weird. My mother always told me I shouldn't trust anyone, that they'd betray me or leave me behind to die. My mother and I lived on the streets, and I saw plenty of death. Her words made sense to me and I followed them. So when Elt approached me and talked to me, I really didn't know how to respond. He wanted to be my friend so badly. Back then, nothing came of it. A few years later, when we met again, he was the same. I decided to tolerate him since he was so persistent. It wasn't? I don't think he was You say that, but I think you just really, really, really wanted to trust someone and have someone in your life, and, like, Elt was just so insistent, and I just, deep down, I think Ulrich was like, okay, I mean, like, he wants to be my friend, I guess it's okay. I never really understood what goes on in his head. I think I'm still alive only because he trusted me. I mean, not understanding what goes on in Elkreed's head is understandable. So now I want to trust you. Ulrich. You told me, right? And that you trust me no matter what? I thought that was stupid back then, but it helped me a lot. Even now it makes me happy. I don't like it when I can't return the favor. So now I'll trust you. I've never been in love before, so I don't know how this works, but I think I can love you, Spacey. You can love me? Yeah, is that a problem? There's plenty I hate about you and nothing I like, but still, I love that. I think I can love you. There's plenty I hate about you and nothing I like. But I love you. He would absolutely be that person that, like, after she has a baby, it'd be like, I guess you did a good job, idiot. Like, God. First you took a bullet and you slept for 3 days, and now you're, like, screaming because, like, childbirth hurts? God, you're so pathetic. But pats you on the head while he's calling you an idiot. Like, just... Oh, Ulrich. Oh, God. That's what love is like, right? You can't explain why. Huh? Hey, don't laugh when I squeeze out this confession. You're horrible. Horrible. Sorry. You were trying so hard it made me laugh. Which is it, though? Can you love me, or do you love me? Look at how sweet his face looks! Girl, close your fucking giant eyeball. But, like, look at how adorable his... So cute. He looks so sweet. This is my answer. It's not enough. How would I know what that means? You're lying. Your face is red. You know what it means. This was just a bit sudden. Besides, doesn't this come until much later? At least in the book you lent me. The kissing scene was on the last page. Why do you keep using that for reference? And don't they say that truth is weirder than fiction anyway? You really are an idiot. And you're very cute, Spacey. I love you, Spacey. And that's a great honor. I've never even remotely liked anyone before this. He's so adorable. He's not the character that I would normally, like, love. You know what I mean? Like, but I do love him a lot. Gallery. So that was our first ending. So we'll look at... Oh, we're missing quite a few. We're missing quite a few because we haven't gotten the other endings. Did we do this? I feel like we did this after our first ending with Elcreed as we looked at our CGs and everything like that, right? Like, and then we'll look at the new ones when we get them. We look at the ones we didn't have. Yeah, I think that's what we did. I don't remember. I mean, like, it's too bad Vice was evil. I mean, he has the bad part in hair, okay? But, like, he looks so good in this. Oh. I really do. And I do have a feeling that one of our routes with him will probably be, like, better. You know what I mean? Like, this is the good, more romantic ending. But there's probably one that's going to be, like, a little more complete for the story and just almost be a happier ending. Maybe just not as romantic. I mean, at least that's the way it was with Elcreed's routes, so. I love that. It's so adorable. I wonder if we click next. Yeah, okay, if we click next, it's going to show all of them. Oh, our little kizzy CG is so cute. Oh, and we've already seen that one because that was the one from Elcreed's. He's like, I don't fucking like you. I actually really like this one. I think this one's like super cute. But like, I'm like looking a little shocked at us. It's kind of adorable. Hey! Stop! No, you be good. We don't scream like that, you jerk. So yeah, I mean, we'll start going down and getting our other endings in the next part. So we'll basically kind of do what we did with Elcreed, and we'll start on the path, but it'll probably take us a couple parts to get them all, just because we're going to have to, well, like, save one and skip them all, and then we got save 2, save 3, and then we've got to get the one where we go through and it's technically an Elcreed. Actually, in this one, let's see. Elcreed's, we had save 2, we had the save 1, save 2, save 3. So I'm trying to see, we had our romancy ending. We had technically our bad ending with Finn. We had that ending. We technically had 6 endings in his part. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we technically had 6. And in Ulrich's, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We really only have 5, huh? Alright. So we only have 5 for... Probably because Finn didn't play a part in this one. And one of our endings in Elcreed's counted as quote-unquote other, but it would have counted probably as a Finn ending if Finn's route was available in this. I think Finn's route is actually, from what I understand, is in the Vita version. So that kind of makes me sad that I bought the Steam version and not the Vita version, but I don't know if the Vita version is only Japanese. Or if it was in English. But it kind of disturbs me. It kind of bugs me that they didn't release it in the Steam version and they released it in the Vita version. And it's like, I don't want to buy 2 versions of the same game. Look! I have like 70,000 versions. That's not true. I have 2 different versions of fucking Code Realize, okay? Like... And now there's like the Switch version. I was like, I'm not buying the Switch version too. it's funny because when they released that, they're like, oh, these bonus cards that come in only in the Switch version. I'm like, I got those in my PS4 version. I'm just saying. Like, because I had the regular Vita version, and then I got the PS4 bonus one that came with like all the little standees and like the little pins and everything like that. So like, I got the special, like the limited edition one for the PS4 or whatever. But I wasn't gonna do that for Switch because it really comes with, I think it's like there's a keychain of Spacey, which is cute, and then there's a keychain or a standee of like all of the characters together, but it's like, it wasn't enough to make me buy it, is all I'm saying. Although, like, everything else I had, so whatever. But anyway, my point being, I don't need like 2 versions of the same damn game. I already have multiple versions of fucking Code Realize. And like the temptation to buy it on the Switch too, it was like, I don't need to do that. Holy crap. So, like, maybe if it was on like a super good sale or something, or like buy it used just to get Finzra, maybe. But like, I don't know. I paid full price. Well, I didn't pay full price for this. I probably bought it on a sale at some point, but at any rate, whatever. Yada yada. There's only 5 endings. We've just jumped the tracks and we're fucking all over the place, and God knows where we are right now. So we'll just continue this in the next part, and we'll start some of the other endings. So we might not get an ending in, you know what I mean? Like, we'll start with save 1 and do all the negative options like we're supposed to. So we may get our ending right off the bat. We might not. It might take a while because, like, whatever. But we'll see what happens. So anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.